Hey everybody, Matthew and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, and in this Age of Sigmar Battle Report, I'm going to be bringing the Ironjawz against Josh's Ogor Mawtribes.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
On this side we have 2,000 points of the Ironjawz, the Orruk war clans, specifically Da Chappas as the sub-faction. The Chappas does a couple things. First off, the lore of the Chappas is that a weird knob shaman killed a mega boss and took over, and so mounted the mega boss's head on a stick and used it as their pole, which basically allows them to act as if they were a mega boss when it comes to doing a wah command ability, which is pretty fun. And so I decided not to bring any mega bosses. Furthermore, it gives us a command ability for war chanters that when a war chanter goes to chant and gives something +1 damage, for 1 command point, he can instead give that to 3 units instead of just 1. So I only have 2 war chanters here to back that up. So my general will be actually the shaman with this strange looking base, just so I can pick it out really easily. And that gives us the general trait, or command trait, Checked Out, which is a +2 bravery bubble, wholly within 18 inches. And then gave the shaman the spell Bash 'em Lads, which is an aura of +1 to wound. And then the other shaman is going to have another artifact, because I have a War Scroll Battalion, the Shamanic Skull Cape, which gives them +1 to their casting, and also if they kill an enemy caster in melee, which is not likely, I get to learn one of their spells, so that's kind of fun. And I gave this one the Great Big Green Hand of Gork, which is a teleporting spell. You choose a unit wholly within something, I think it's 24 inches, and they teleport anywhere on the table more than 9 inches from enemies. And so that +1 to cast will make it much more likely to happen, because it's normally a 7 to cast, and now it'll be a 6 to cast. And we got 2 Orruk war chanters behind, one with a Get 'em Beat, which allows me to charge 3d6 inches, and then one with a Kill a Beat, which gives me +1 to hit. So they'll be helping me to defend some of the choke points in important spots. Then we have an Iron Fist Battalion, which is 3 to 5 Gorgruntas, Ardboys, or Brutes. And then one of the Gorgrunta or Brute bosses is upgraded to be a big boss, giving them +2 wounds, and allowing them to do the Mighty Destroyer command ability for free once per turn, or once per round really, it doesn't matter because it's only on my turn. And that is the command ability that the Ironjawz get that heroes can use. They pick a unit, and that unit can move if there's no enemies within 12 inches, charge if there are enemies within 12 inches, or fight if there's an enemy within 3 inches, all in the hero phase. So essentially it lets me get a free extra move every single turn, or fight if I'm stuck in combat somehow still on my turn against ogres, which doesn't seem likely. Either I get in there and kill them fast, or they are going to butcher me, pun intended. So we've got a unit of 9 Gorgruntas, and then we've got 3 units of 15 Ardboys. And that's our 2,000 points exactly, pretty straightforward.
Over here we have the Ogor Mawtribes at just shy of 2,000 points. I'm at 1980.
Ooh, you get a triumph.
I know. I'm super excited for it. I went for no Mawtribe in this one because it just felt like something a little bit simpler.
What's the no Mawtribe?
There's no... Mawtribe is none. I didn't pick a Mawtribe.
I know, you sounded like you said no Mawtribe.
Well, now that's what they're called.
The no Mawtribe.
The no Mawtribe. So leaders, I've got a Slaughtermaster there. Lore of Gut Magic, he's going to go Ribcracker, and then an artifact, he's going to take the Dracoline Heart.
That lets him fill the pot a second time?
Correct, and Ribcracker is giving you a penalty to your save of
That's right, -1 save, yuck.
I think it's kind of neat.
It is.
We've got a Tyrant there, he will be the general. For command trait, I went an eye for loot, so he gets some bonuses if he's attacking a character that has some kind of a relic, or artifact, I guess.
So both of my shamans, basically.
Yeah. His artifact is he's got the Sky Titan Scatter Pistol, so instead of making 2 shots, he gets to make 6 shots with his guns. And then for a big name, I went for his Fate Seeker, so he's got a 3-up save. I don't know. See if you can hunt some characters and get some work in. Battle line, pretty simple. 2 units of 12 Gluttons and a unit of 12 Iron Cuts. And then one last unit choice there. I've got 2 Lead Belchers, because that allows me to take the Gourmand Battalion, so I can reach into the pot twice with my Slaughtermaster every single turn. And that's my list.
Today, Josh and I will be playing Forcing the Hand, battle plan from General's Handbook 2020. This has the table divided in half in these weird L's, basically into 3 sectant each. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. There's 6 objectives on the table, 3 in each territory. Every objective is worth 1 victory point, but at the beginning of a player's turn, their opponent chooses one of their objectives, meaning the opponent's objectives in their own territory, to be important, and that one is worth 3 victory points at the end of that turn instead. Other than that, you set up 12 inches away from the opposing territory and just beat the crap out of each other for 5 battle rounds and see who gets the most victory points. And we're going to be playing on this wonderful table in the realm of beasts. So this battle mat is from Urban Mats. That's Urban Mats with a Z at the end. And then we've got all these rocky pieces of terrain made by Greenleaf Terrain. And then we've got some Games Workshop terrain for the mausoleum looking things. And then some trees from Foreground and Model Builder Supply. So you can check all those links in the description below. In the realm of beasts, you get a spell, Wild Shape I think it's called, is +2 to run and charge, which is good for both of us. And then you get a command ability that we don't care about that lets your monsters fight at their full bracket. Every piece of terrain is deadly, so whenever you finish any kind of move, except for pylons next to it, on a 1 you take D3 mortal wounds, which is pretty nasty. With the roll off, I won the roll off and chose to deploy first because I didn't like that side, because you can see the deployment line right there, and that's just 2 canyons, or two narrow passageways, and I didn't like that at all. Not one bit. I was still pretty limited on this side too, as you can see here, and kind of come up to here, but this gives you a good idea of what the deployment looks like. The nice thing is the objectives mark your deployment line, pretty much. And so I deployed Gorgrunters on this side with a War Chanter, and then Ardboys, all the rest of the heroes right here. I should clarify, when I said the command ability for the War Chanter is that he can give 3 units it's only Ardboys and Brutes. So he can't give it to the heroes. If I had a Mega Boss on Maw Crusher, I wouldn't be able to give it to him with that command ability specifically. So I made sure we've got a War Chanter hiding right in here, and he's in range of 3 Ardboy units, so he can, right off the bat, booyah, they're all +1 damage until my next hero phase, which is pretty good, pretty good. And both my shamans are right here as well, ready to go. And then Joshua, what did you decide?
We've got the units of Gluttons on the flanks. This one is supported by the Tyrant. This one's supported by the Slaughtermaster. Iron Guts in the middle, and my Lead Belchers. And then, of course, the pots right here.
Pretty sound strategy. The Maw Pot, you were pretty limited where you could put it. It's either back there or back here, and that's even, back there is even further away from
where all the action's going to be happening, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we both finished deploying, but you finished deploying first. Yeah. Who's going first, Josh?
That's the tough thing, is I think I'm going to let you go first.
Because you know I can teleport, you know they can double move.
Yep.
So I could be in your face turn 1 if I want to get aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the thought process, is that I'm okay with that. I can't see any really good moves I'd try to make turn 1, so I think I'm going to give turn 1 to you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm glad that you're choosing, by the way.
Yeah.
Because 2 close combat armies, but I have shenanigans. Makes me wonder which one I should do.
But I'm a little bit faster, so...
Yeah, well, kind of. I've got Mighty Destroyer to help me be a little faster, so it's weird. It's hard. It's not a mirror matchup, let's just put it that way. Even though we're both destruction, we both want to punch each other in the face. We'll see what happens. Beginning of my turn, you have to pick one of your 3 objectives to be important. So it's the middle one, right? The one that currently has nobody on it?
Yep.
Part of you actually probably would want to choose that. Are you actually going to choose it? Oh, you little...
It's the proper choice.
I said it as a joke, and then I'm like, no, he's drawing me in.
Yeah, it's what I was going to be choosing anyway.
Oh,
you saying that doesn't have any bearing on it, because I'm like, I'm kind of smirking, because I'm like, I don't think he realizes that's exactly
as soon as I said it, it's funny, because I'm like, you're going to choose this one, because I'm like, wait. I'm like, oh no, he is going to choose that one. Oh no. I can just not go for it. You can't make me take it. You can't force me to come in and get 3 victory points. I can't force you to go
get the victory points and take the early lead.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Put me on the back foot for the rest of the game.
No, you can't. You can't force me.
I can't teleport to your objectives and just take them, so...
Oh no. I don't know. Well, there's some things I can do that I just know I'm going to do. The War Chanter here is going to give the Gorgrunters +1 damage until my next hero phase. It's going to knock those bones together and be like, yeah, go get him, get him. By the way, he's the one with the get him beat, and the other one is with the kill a beat, because he won't be close enough to help him kill them, but who might be close enough to help him get him. Get him lets me charge 3d6 inches. The kill a beat is a choose a unit, and then they get +1 to hit. But these guys get +1 to hit and wound on the charge anyway, so I don't need all those buffs. So yeah. On to this side, I'm going to have this War Chanter give the +1 damage to this unit of Ardboys right here. I'm not going to spend a command point to give it to all 3. Just not yet. I'll hold on to that for later. It's in my back pocket. Then my big boss here is going to use his free Mighty Destroyers on his own unit. And they're more than 12 inches from enemies, so they get to make a free normal move. The hard choice was, do we go for that weaker unit, or do we just go head on into your main guys, teleport a unit of Ardboys forward and go in there? I think that's a little too dangerous, given the strength that you have over there, and that you're fighting close to the Maw Pod as well, and on your heroes there, or your one hero there, so we're heading that way. Terrain is deadly, and I'm within an inch of it, so on a 1, I take D3 mortal wounds. That's a 3, so no mortal wounds. Let's swing over to this side. My general, the shaman, is going to try to cast Basham Lads, which requires an 8. That's a fail. And then the other shaman is going to do the Great Green Hand of Gork on this unit right here. He's got a +1 to cast it, so he's normally a 7 to cast, and he's a 6. And we got an 8 to a 9, and you're not in range to unbind. So they're going to teleport anywhere on the table more than 9 inches away. I'm going to be super boring. They're going to teleport over to here. I'm not going to be aggressive with them.
What a coward.
Yeah, I know. I could have teleported them here and then supported that charge, but that's a pretty narrow way anyways, so kind of want to get more guys from the Gore Gruntas there. Even though they do have the +1 damage, which is not going to even come into effect. That's it for my hero phase. I'm going to go to my movement phase now. We're not going to be too aggressive. We're going to make sure we stay out of your first charge range, even with the +2 charge. As long as I'm more than 20 inches away from you, you can't declare a charge against me with your 8-inch move. So here's the before. And remember, these guys can all move again. So here's the before. Sorry, I should say they can't move again. They teleported. But that's fine, that's where I want them anyways. And here's the after, making sure these Ardboys are more than 20 inches away, because you have an 8-inch move, so you just won't be able to declare a charge, even with the +2 from Wild Form. Heroes running up this way to kind of provide their support. Ardboys running up to help with that objective, although he has no way to get behind me, so they're not too needed, but they're there for more like teleport them later kind of thing. Ardboys, as you saw them before, War Chanter ran, and the Gore Gruntas just moved. Now they moved within an inch of terrain, so on a 1 they take D3 mortal wounds, they did not. So, in the charge phase, are you ready? He's going to do Get 'em Beat on them on a 4+, which will let me charge 3d6. Oh, we did it. Okay. Oh, you're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And I'm close enough to reroll. I am exactly 8 inches away, which means I need to make an 8-inch charge. I'm Ironjawz, I get +1 to this. So, I shouldn't fail this, right, with a reroll? Well, reroll command point, which I'd rather not use. Good. Wow, geez. I could have taken any 2 of those and made this charge. So that's 9, 13, 14-inch charge, baby. So that'll allow me to get the full front for the charge, which is nice because I can possibly do mortal wounds. Every model that gets within an inch, I roll on a 4+. I do a mortal wound to that unit. So I should be able to get 5 in. Yeah, because I can overlap that piece of terrain a little bit. I know that I have to roll to see if I take any mortal wounds. Hold on a second. I was actually going to use a charge move to move here, but then that gives him the chance to charge me, which is not the worst thing in the world. Given the range, you might not be able to get a lot in there. And then I could always countercharge, but it's not worth the 3 victory points, man. You can't make me do it, even though you want me to. So I'm going to make sure to stay more than 20 inches away. Only 5 of my Gore Gruntas are going to be able to fight, but I'm hoping those 5 with the +1 damage will be able to do it. On a 1, I take D3 mortal wounds from Deadly. Nope. I heal D3 and add 3 more Gore Gruntas. So 5 of them got within an inch, so on 4-ups you take a mortal wound. Good start. 3 mortal wounds. Do you have any way to ignore that?
I do not.
And you're 3 wounds each or 4 wounds each?
I believe I'm 4 wounds each.
Okay. I'm glad. Well, not a bad start. Did you want to, I don't have any way to really use any command abilities at the beginning of my charge phase for these guys.
I won't be using any, no.
You don't want to all-out defense against my...
No.
No. Yeah, you don't have much of a save, right?
Yeah.
Now, you have all the little fist things that when you roll 6 to save, I take a mortal wound? Or is this the double weapon one?
This unit's got the Iron Fist, the other one's got the double weapons.
Okay, so this is the one that sucks to charge, but whatever, gotta do it anyways. Let's start with the Jagged Gore Hackers, because I charged their +1 to hit and wound, which means they're 2s and 2s. No rerolls anywhere here, though. Are you ready to see me whiff this?
Do it.
2s to hit.
Dare you.
Ooh, I only missed 1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Watch. Don't get too worried yet, all right? Don't worry, watch. 2s to wound. 3 more 1s, okay, that's okay. I'm all right with that. So you get 6-up saves against this, but if you roll 6s, I take a mortal wound.
Oh, beards.
Well, we got 5 beards. That kills one of my Gore Gruntas. You monster. But that, you actually rolled it really well. So 7 got through, that's 14 damage then.
Right.
So how many does that kill?
Don't try to make it too basic
12,
Monday morning.
13. So it kills the back 4 and does a wound to another one. And you kill one of my Gorgruntas, you monster! Let's go from the back. And now the actual mounts, the Gorgruntas themselves, or the pigs, whatever, they're normally 4s and 4s, but they also get +1 to hit and wound on the charge. So we're looking at 3s and 3s. No rend, 2 damage. Ooh, that's a good start. That's a good start. They rolled just as well. Oh, wait, no, there's 1 more 2. Pretty much just as well as the guys on top, except we have more attacks here. Looking for 3s to wound. Don't fail me now, dice. You did not fail me. That's another 14. No more 6s, all right? You can roll 5s, but no 6s.
Weirds! No! Only 1.
And only 2 other saves. So I take a mortal wound, and you take a heck of a lot of damage. 4, 8, 10, 11, 22 damage. So if we take out that 3 and kill the guy, that leaves us with
21.
19. No, because he had 3 wounds left.
You didn't?
I did 22.
Oh, you did 20.
Yeah,
I thought
math,
24
right? So 19 left, divided by 4, that kills 4 more, and then injures 1 down to 1 wound. Woof! I killed most of that unit.
You really did.
Yeah. That leaves 3 of your own guys to hit me back, because there's nobody else fighting
Take
here.
a mortal wound.
Oh, I take a mortal wound, that's right. I take a mortal wound from your punching me back in the face as I hit you, and then your 3 ogres get to hit me back and bite me.
This is going to be the clubs, looking for 3s to hit.
All but 1.
Good start.
And the 6s don't do anything because these are the ones with the iron fist, not double weapons.
Correct, yeah. 3s to wound.
So we got 5 wounds, no rend 2 damage.
Yes, sir.
Well, I got 4 up saves to my awesome armor. So, oh, yuck. So 6 wounds get through, that kills 1 and injures another down to 3. And you still got your bites.
The bites, looking for just 3s and 3s.
So we got 3 hits. Jeez.
3 wounds.
That's okay, you won't kill him, because I have a 4 up save, and they're only 1 damage each. See?
Oh, okay.
I wasn't actually
waiting for it.
I wasn't actually confident in what I just said, just so you know. Let's go to Battle Shock, because we don't have a way to fight again, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so what's your bravery?
It's bravery 8, but I believe I lost 9.
Because you're eating.
Yes.
So you lost 9, so you're going to lose d6 plus 1 more guys. That would be the 3 of them. Unless you wanted to Inspiring Presence, which is too late now.
No.
I'm bravery 7. You don't have any way to minus my braveries, is that right?
I do not have any penalties to that now.
I've lost 2 guys, so if I roll a 6, then 1 more will run off in sheer terror. Nope, not terrified. But ouch! That,
Well, there's 400 points down.
yeah, ouch. You managed to kill a couple Gorgruntas in return, but I did grab that objective, not the important objective, and all the 3 on my side, which gives me 4 victory points. So I got an early lead anyways, Josh. Just not
That's
a 7,
great,
not a
Matthew.
7-0 lead, which would have been nice, of course. So that's the end of my turn. Let's go into Ogor Mawtribes turn 1. You get a command point.
Get a command point, I'm up to 2. So let's start by reaching into my Great Cauldron and seeing what I managed to pull out of it.
Don't roll low. Uh-oh.
Why'd you have to say that?
Isn't that bad?
D3 mortal wounds?
To himself, right?
Yes.
So 2 mortal wounds, which he could get back if he cast some spells. That was some rancid meat from Taco Bell. I don't know, Taco Bell's okay. Please don't sue me, Taco Bell. Now he can reach into it twice because of his Force Scroll Battalion.
What's the chance of me rolling another 1?
Well, 1 and 6. What's a 3 do? That's not bad.
That's Spine Marrow, add 1 to hit rolls for attacks.
For
Bigger
whom?
friendly ogre unit within 12.
So
So it's going to be the Iron Guts.
Because that goes to your next hero phase, right?
Yes, sir.
So it could still be useful if I charge you.
Let's go for a Mystic Shield.
Yeah, you know you're not in range to charge me. Oh!
Well, that's a fail.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm not good
No,
at
you get
spells.
+1. You're right next to your thing. So that fails still. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's 6 for Mystic Shield. Never mind. Just trying to get your hopes
That's
up so I
great,
can
that's
crush them again. I love crushing hopes.
So sad.
It's like, here you go. Ha! Hold on, I got some over here. Ha!
Which objective's important?
Oh, right, I gotta choose one. The middle one.
Okay.
That seems lame, but you can't get to any of them anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I think I'm just going to have to start running everything then.
Okay, well, here's a before. And here's the after. Now, you did move your Slaughter Brute guy?
Slaughtermaster.
Slaughtermaster. I always want to say Slaughter Priest, but that's Corn. On a 1, he takes D3 mortal wound.
Oh.
Because the train lashed out. It's the Taco Bell meat. It's still, no, it's not done yet.
It's happening
It's coming out,
again.
it's coming out the other side now. Oh, that hurt. Ring of Fire. He's down to 3 wounds left. Everybody else ran, though, except for your Tyrant, who
Yes.
didn't need to. So they're not going to be charging. You do have... Oh, no, your Lead Belchers ran, too. so you have no shooting, except for the Tyrant. He's got his pew 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 pistol, his artifact pistol. Pew pew pew.
Looking for 4s to hit. Oh,
Oh my god. They all hit. 'Cause these are D3 damage apiece, so
I still gotta wound you.
3s
to
to
fill your
That's
saves.
3s to wound.
Yeah, see there it is.
Well, yeah, but getting half of them would have been your hits.
Yeah, should have got 4 there.
Yeah. It all averages out. 5 up saves. See? They all got through. D3 damage apiece. Oh my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that kills 2 of them. Unless I want to put it on the boss. No, because he's the one that lets me Mighty Destroyer. So you just killed 2 Gorgruntas with your pistol.
Pistols.
Right. Come on, you want to charge?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Well, come on in.
Yeah, I gotta just try to do as much damage to this unit as
Well,
I
you
can.
just killed 2 Gorgruntas, so maybe he can kill more and then make me run or something? I don't know.
Wah!
Well, 4. He's eager enough.
enough.
He's like, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Don't want to do this.
Just consider the objective. If you are 2 models and I'm 1.
Probably not wiping you out though. You're correct.
If you get me down to 1 model, it's
No,
yours.
Right there, right there. That's
Can you
good
get through 20 wounds?
enough. Oh yeah, no problem.
Actually, he can do a lot of damage.
Let's go with the Thunder Mace. Hitting on 3s. 6s to hit do something special, which I don't need to look up.
Wow, because he only got 1 hit.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
3 to wound.
3 to wound.
It does wound. -2, 3.
Okay. 6 up save then. Failed. 3 damage. We're going to put it back on this guy. Not my leader. What else you got?
2 attacks with my glaive. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. I got a hit.
And a
A
wound.
wound.
-1, D3 damage, so 5 up save. Saved.
Okay. Singular bite. 3s. Okay, he's done.
Okay, that Tyrant. Oof. All right, I'm piling on in.
Oh.
Back up. We forgot to do your mortal wounds on the charge. You rolled a 4 for your charge. So
Yeah.
6s do
Double
mortal
6s.
wounds.
Here we go.
1,
2.
2. Hey, that finished off the 1 guy. So that's 3 dead Gorgruntas this turn. Well, as I pile in, the leader won't be in range, so we'll just pile in this one here, this one here, and then the leader I already knew. Even with a 3-inch, I won't be within 2 inches. Still have my +1 damage on though, but didn't charge, so no +1 to hit and wound. So 9 attacks from the Jagged Gore Hackus, hitting on 3s. You don't have any minuses to hit or wound, right?
No.
That was pretty bad, pretty bad. 3s to wound. So we got 3 wounds at -1, 2 damage. Now you said you're a 3 up save normally, right?
So I go back to a 4 up.
And 2 of those get through for 4 damage. Is that, how many wounds does he have? 7 to start?
He is 8 to start.
So he's down to 4. And then we got the pigs themselves hitting on 4s now. Oof. I don't think I'm going to kill you.
You might just live through this.
4s to wound. Nope. Like I can fight again in my hero phase for free, but still, that was not that great. Although I'll be able to get him in the next fight too. So you didn't die, and you killed 3 of my Gorgruntas. You don't give me any minuses to bravery, so I'm bravery 7. No, nobody runs. Poof, that could have been bad. Roll a 6, I would lose 2 more guys. So at the end here, I still hold this objective. You control 2 of them, so that's 2 points for you. So at the end of first battle round, the score is 4-2. I'm going to get a command point going up to 3, and then I'm going to use his Mighty Destroyers trait on himself, which, because I'm within 3 inches of the enemy, they immediately fight in the hero phase. I don't have my +1 damage on, though, and I'm too far away to get one. So we'll pile in, and now at least we get more attacks. Can we finish off those 4 wounds? Let's find out. And the answer is I really want to, so then I can turn around and charge there. Oh yeah, what's my special objective? No way.
Right there.
Yeah. Whew, hitting on 3s. They didn't charge. It's a solid hit, but these are only 1 damage each, so 3s to wound. Eek, only 3 of them.
You got rend on this though, right?
Just -1 though, so 4 up save, 1 damage each. So 2 wounds, so you're down to 2. So 16 attacks from the Gorgruntas themselves, hitting on 4s. We're gonna back up though. I rolled 8 more dice than I was supposed to. So there's only supposed to be 16 attacks, and I rolled 24. It's only 4 attacks each, so let's redo that. Hopefully it doesn't spike low in my disfavor. 4s to hit. It didn't, but that's about average. 4s to wound. I need to spike it to be sure to kill you. Ooh, 5 wounds and you got a 3 up save. I can't predict that, I can tell you that much. 3 up saves.
Ogors!
You're dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, by A little overkill. Not much, though. I'm a little gutsy here. I'm going to spend a command point on this War Chanter being able to soup up 3 Ardboys. So 1, 2, 3. It's only really giving me 2, because this one could have done the other one. So he'll just do himself. He's now +1 damage. That shouldn't matter. I really hope he's not in the combat in just a moment. Let's swing on back over here. We're going to have my general cast the Basham Lads on an 8. Got it. I think you're close enough to try to unbind. So the other one can teleport, or I could do the wild form, or
and sorry, that's the extra
+2 to run and charge. That's the beast realm of beast spell.
No, is that the one you just cast?
No, the one I just cast is the aura, 16-inch aura of +1 to wound.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop that. Go ahead.
Okay, so then the other one is going to attempt to cast the Great Green Hand of Gork to teleport a unit, and I don't get it. It's only a 5. That changes my plans. On to the movement phase. This unit of Ardboys is going to move up, getting ready to engage those gluttons. We're going to run the general. 4. I'll just get up to, I'll take the risk of taking the mortal wounds on a 1. Nope. This War Chanter is going to run. 3, that's good enough. We'll run back here onto the woods. Possibly taking mortal wounds. No. This Shaman I'm not quite as sure what to do, so it'll run as well. I'm going to go that way, kind of plant it, not the full 7 inches, just in between things to be able to teleport whatever it wants. Then we're going to slowly tiptoe our way this way and declare a run with them. So, 9 inches. That's basically sacrificing this unit, I realize, but somebody's got to die. I can't just not have people die the whole time, but it should protect this objective for 1 more turn. And if you don't kill them, well, they're +1 damage right now, so they can hit you back. On a 1, I'll take some mortal wounds. Yep, the terrain lashes out at me, doing exactly 2 mortal wounds, which is handy. So I can't save that with my shields because they're mortal wounds. I'm about to get a lot of mortal wounds, actually. Gork Renters are going to run as well. 5. They're going to zip back here. I would consider sending them in to fight if they were close enough to get the +1 damage. But as it stands, we'll just continue holding this objective, making it very hard. I don't think you could double charge. If you could probably come this way and charge them, but then they would be safe. And either way, it gives you a hard choice. And then we'll just move him next to terrain, getting within 15 inches. So they're wholly within 15 inches of him. So next turn we can give him +1 damage. And he does not pay anything for it. And then we swing back to these Ardboys and throw a run on them. Healthy 9 inches in total, I mean. We're going to kind of count on the other side holding against those ogres, and we're going to run this way. And there's our final board position. Whoa, sorry, Ardboys. You're about to die real bad.
It's a rough spot for them.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. 2-inch reach, 3 damage weapons. They're gonna get hurt, and hopefully the Gork Rentals will stay safe. And actually, you know what? If you come after them, you're giving up a lot of board position anyway, so it works out. We swing back way over to this side. We have no shooting, of course, so straight to the charge phase. These Ardboys are going to declare a charge. They are currently 6.5 inches away from them, so I need to roll a 6-inch charge, but they get +2 from their drum and +1 from being an Ardboy, or for being an Ironjawz, so +3 to this, so anything but a double 1. And, well, that's not a double 1, that's a 7-inch charge. And I'm going to make sure to stay wholly within 12 inches of my War Chanter, so he can try a get 'em beat. Sorry, the kill a beat, to give them the +1 to their hit rolls, because they're going to have the +1 to their wound rolls. They should still, I might be giving up like a couple of attacks for this, but the extra +1 to hit is worth it. I think so, at least. If you see me roll just nothing but 3 ups or 1s, then it won't have mattered, but whatever. That's the only charge I'm going to do. So at the start of the charge phase, kill a beat on a 4+. No. So no +1 to hit for them. Did you want to use any command abilities right now?
2, eh? I think I'll double check something.
You're not close enough to use any command abilities that you'd like to, but I am going to use my once per game, because I can do that with this general because of the Chappas, given it the Mega Boss keyword. It says specifically for the purposes of wine. And I would normally add up the number of units with an 18, roll a die, add that if I get 11 or higher or 12 or higher. I think it's 12 or higher. then I get +2 attacks to all of them, but otherwise it's +1. There's no way I have enough units to do that, so it's just going to be +1 attack bubble, just for this combat phase. So that'll give this unit +1 attack. It's not going to be as impressive as I'd like, but let's see if we can do some damage. Yeah, so it looks like I'm giving up, because I probably could have charged it here and then gotten a couple more in. But it is what it is, right? Right? This is not going to be nearly as impressive as the Gore Grunt is, but it's something. Yeah, sorry, I just pulled it back. I didn't go towards the nearest model with that one. So I'm only getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in, including the leader. So that's 3 attacks each and an extra 2 with him. Okay, no rerolls here, just 3s to hit and 2s to wound. -1, 2 damage. This could do a lot of damage, but I don't know, we'll see. 3s to hit. Well, that was a solid hit. Look at all those 2s. Oh, War Chanter, you could have given me 4 more hits. I guess it's not a huge deal. 2s to wound because of the Basham Lad spell that's currently on. Well, there's 3 1s, but there's also 3 2s, so thanks, Shaman. So 6 up saves. These do not have Iron Fist, so I don't take any mortal wounds. Whoa, you did it again! Stop it!
Pretty high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, so 16 wounds. That'll kill 4 of them.
Yep. Just peel the back 1, 2, 3. But it doesn't matter, kind of, if you.
Oof, now you're gonna hit me back. And now you get to punch me back.
Yeah, let's see if we can pile in and do some damage here.
Oh, you can. There you go. Full frontal. 7 of them. Ooh.
You're tough, you're fine.
3s to hit, 6s do 2 hits.
Did the thing.
Well, pick up all those misses and put them back in, and then go grab 3 more dice. 3s to wound.
Ooh.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Bounces it out a bit.
Yeah. 15 got through. I've got a 4-up save, and you do 2 damage apiece, so I should lose quite a few right here. 4-up save. Unless I spike it. I lose only 5. Yeah, 5. Oh, sorry. Bite me. It's like, seriously, go bite me. With your bite attacks, I should clarify.
These are 3s.
And then another 3s. 4-up saves against those. Ooh, that's another one dead. Nice and easy. So 6 die in total. I do have 4 guys with shields in there, so that's 8 wounds that I can ignore on 6s after all is said and done. I rolled 1 6, so let's see if I can get rid of another one. Nope. Okay, so instead of 6 dying, 5.5 die. But the first 4 have to be my shields. Shield, shield. I made sure they weren't going to break coherency. Well, when I piled in, just tagging things within an inch. And shield, and then you, buddy boy, and then you'll take a wound. You're down to a wound. With all my banners and my unit size and the bellower, I'm at bravery 8, and I lost 5 guys. Nope, not losing any more. Bravery is on my side today. What about you?
I go to bravery 9.
And you lost 4 guys? Ooh, just fine. But ouch. So at the end of this turn, I'm still holding my 3 objectives and your 1 objective over here, but not the important one, so that's 4 more points for me. So that's 8 to 2 at the end of Ironjawz turn 2. You get a command point.
I do get a command point.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, the important one is that one.
Great.
Yeah, right.
I might be able to salvage this in a couple turns.
You're gonna do a lot of damage right now. So what you gonna do?
Hypothetically. Let's go for a greasy, sorry, rib cracker is the one I got.
So spell,
Spell.
a 9.
I cast it.
With a 10.
With the +1, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'll try to unbind it because it's a -1 to my save, so it'll be a 5-up save. And if I stop you, then you don't get to heal a wound too. Extra douchey, right? So I need to roll an 11 or higher because it's only
you
plus.
could not do it though.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh, you saw the 6 first and panicked, didn't you?
I'm like, okay, oh, there it is.
All right, so those Ard boys are now a 5-up save instead of a 4-up.
2-up I heal. I do heal.
Oh yeah, you could have lost a wound too.
Yep.
That's right, that's right. What else you got for me? You gonna reach into that pot and see what you get?
I gotta reach into the Great Cauldron once.
Hey,
Okay.
I think that's the +1. Is
That's,
that still?
I believe the +1 to hit, yeah.
Okay.
So my marrow goes on to them.
+1 to hit.
Yes, sir.
And your second one?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for a 2 here. Oh,
well, look at that exactness.
D3 wounds healed to him.
Oh, he heals. So he found the good stuff. The McDonald's meat.
Hum nom nom. This is the McDonald's meat, the good stuff?
Yeah, that's the good stuff. Because it's all beef, man. All Canadian beef.
Now it's all beef.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was before.
We are not sponsored by McDonald's nor Taco Bell. Just want to point that out.
No. If Ruger wants to give me a sponsorship, that's cool, but I don't think it's going to happen. It'd be wild if it did, though.
No kidding, right? Into movement phase.
Yeah, let's go for the big salvaging. Actually, we're going to run the lead belchers first.
How far?
Extra
Hold 2, eh? So 10-inch movement. Says they be hungry.
I'm going to spend a command point and make that 6.
Okay. Really get in my face?
7. I'm going to move my other models. This is how you cheat, folks.
Yeah, that's how you get extra movement.
Yep.
Oh, I knocked it a little bit. Ooh, nice. You got within 12 inches. Was that what you were trying to do?
And also kind of make it so they can't easily just charge through.
Well, if you hadn't got within 12 inches, then I could have used, free move over here and go for that.
Now, with being in 12, the mighty charge, is it declare a charge?
I could, but it's better not to. I'd rather get close and then charge.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to give you the option to just kind of
But
through this unit.
I guess, no, because I don't get to fight them, though.
Oh, you don't get to fight
No,
them?
it's just charge.
Whatever.
So that's what I mean. It's kind of lame. If it was the Mega Boss on the Gargant, or on the Maw Crusher, then he can do a ton of mortal wounds and maybe he'd finish something off, and that would be worth it, but...
I will be perfectly honest. As soon as you said kind of lame, I was going to call you kind of lame, and then didn't pay attention to anything else you said after that. So
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Oh, the Iron Guts. Are they ready for some revenge?
That's the idea. Again, I got to play this kind of smart. Smart.
Smart. Who wants to play smart? Just hit stuff.
And he's going to shimmy over here.
Charge phase!
Charge phase! Iron Guts, charge! Yeah,
7's good. Well, it's enough. We're really looking for a high number because you get to mortal wound me on the charge.
It's true.
And because there's at least 8 of you, you mortal wound me on 4s. So they roll the 7 for their charge, you get to roll 7 dice, and every 4 up is a mortal wound against my Ardboys. How many did you do? I can't see that last die.
Neither can I.
Oh, it's only 2 mortal wounds. Now roll a 1. Roll a 1 so you can take D3 mortal wounds on yourself. Watch this. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, I tried. Well, you can kill somebody, but you can't murder my heart. So this is kill a drummer.
That's my only charge.
So into the combat phase, any abilities you'd like to use? You're sitting on 2 command points.
All out attack here.
So reroll 1s to hit.
And then I need to do a little read of the Iron Guts.
I've got 1 command point left. I think I'm going to hold on to that for a... I don't know if an Inspiring Presence is necessary, because you're going to do a lot of damage.
I will give you the option if you let me correct this. I didn't realize it had to be in the hero phase. I had to declare something on them.
Something what?
It's all down to the Iron Guts, which is actually kind of fitting right now. They, as long as anything in my army is fled, which they have, they can reroll hit rolls, wound rolls, and saving throws of 1 once per game.
Sure.
Okay, so that
You would have done that.
Yeah,
you probably
intent.
thought it was in the combat phase.
Yes.
But that's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
So that's another command point that you spent, so you're down to 1?
It's not a command point. That's just a built-in ability.
Oh, it's a once per game ability.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. I've got 1 command point left. I think I will hold on to... I'm going to get another command point next turn. Mighty Destroyers. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay.
And you're choosing to fight with these ones first, right? Because you're more worried about them dying?
Yes. Well, yeah, I need to... The Guts just simply need to hold.
Yes, that's true.
And these guys have less of a chance to hold.
That's true. And there's all 8 of them are in. Lots of attacks. 3s to hit, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Ooh, look at all those 1s. It's a good thing you did that, because that would have been an awful, terrible roll otherwise.
Rough roll.
So you got 4 6s in total, which can just replace 4 of those misses, which means you only remove 2 of your dice in total.
I will be using my Triumph as well.
Now, Josh had rolled the triumph of rerolling wound rolls once per game. So 3s to wound, rerolling. Goodbye, Ardboys. 3s to wound, reroll. There's a reroll. Okay, ouch.
Not a great reroll.
Oof, 18 get through. 5 up saves because of Rib Cracker. 2 damage apiece. Yeah, they're all dead. I don't have to count that. They're all dead. Yeah, I don't have any shields. I was going to say I have shields. I don't have shields on them. So they're all dead. Well, I tried. This charge was a little less impactful than I would have liked. I only killed 4 of your guys. You can really see the difference between Ardboys and
I only
Dork
killed
Rentals.
5 back, though.
Yeah, but then you killed the rest of them before I could
now
go.
I did.
Oh, there's 1 more. That's what I mean, though. It's like it wasn't quite impactful. So let's see what my guys can do against the Iron Guts. Pretty narrow lanes here, but you've got the 2. Oops, you got the 2-inch reach. So at least get my boss in there, and that's going to be. Oh wait, I can get 1 more. Yeah, so that'll be it. Well, I still have my +1 damage on, so that's something. So 3s to hit. Yeah, not bad. Sure wish 6s did something. That was a lot of 6s. 3s to wound. Yeah, okay. It's all right. Average rolling. So you get a 5 up rerolling 1s.
Ogors!
Oh, you did it again, Josh.
Ogors!
3 get through. That's 6 damage total.
Okay.
That only kills 1, which is just going to be that guy in the back, who probably wouldn't be able to fight anyways. All right, goodbye,
Or
Ard
kill
boys.
somebody else so he can take their spot.
Oh, because he's the bellower?
Yeah, I like to bellow.
You bellow.
He's going to be part
And then if somebody gets injured at 2 wounds.
Yeah, it'll be...
Guy in the back.
that guy.
Here we are. Now, goodbye, Ard boys. Woo, you might actually... I think I'm in trouble. I'm about to lose half my army in one go.
2s.
Yeah, because you
to
got
hit
the maw pot. You ate the extra good meat. 2s to hit rerolling 1s because you used your once per game ability because
It's damn to the iron guts.
all your other guys ran. Oh, there's one more 1 over there.
All of my games are.
Yeah, yeah, right. Only 1 failed. Now we're looking at 3s to wound. Reroll 1s. Ow. You could probably stop there and I'm dead. You didn't roll any 2s. Just want to point that out.
I'm a witch.
Yeah, there's some. Well, at least your rerolls weren't that great. 27 wounds. I get it's -1 rend and 3 damage apiece. I don't know why I'm bothering to roll this. Look at that. That was actually a huge spike. Did you notice how good a spike that was? All right, I'm taking all these out. Look at that.
You
Look
got
at
shields too to try to ignore.
I do. These are 3 damage apiece, which means you just did. That's 30 plus 8. You just did 48 wounds. Okay, so but I've got 6 guys with shields in this one. 48 wounds. Now becomes 47 wounds, which becomes 47 wounds. I had 30, not even 30 wounds because he charged, so they're all dead. Well, I don't have any battle shock tests to do. You technically need to make a battle shock test here, but you got enough that you can't fail it. You still only have 2 objectives though, after all of that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, so I've made you work for it, but that's only your turn 2. And most of my army is now dead. I have a unit of Ard boys at full strength, and Gorgrunt is at less than half strength. So you've killed a lot of my foot soldiers. All my heroes are intact, but they're not much to care about on their own. So yeah, so you get 2 more points. So the score at the end of battle round 2 is 8-4 for me. Josh, which objective is important? That one, eh? All right. I'm gonna go take it.
Good. I'm glad.
In my hero phase, we're going to give them +1 damage. I'm actually too far away to give them +1 damage. That was a bit of a blunder on my end to not leave any war chanters in their range. And I easily could have. I could have just shoved them back. But I'm way too far away to be like, hey, Josh, can I just go like that? Now I'm in range.
Yeah, it's not like it's an inch or 2.
It's not. It's like, here's 15 inches for both of them. So I'd have to shuffle it at a rather large distance. So I just have to kind of take that as my blunder and live with that. So my job here, there's 2 jobs. One is to actually grab your important objective and get those 3 victory points. And then 2 is to make it hard for you to then nab the one that I would call important. And that's the hard part, because I need to basically sacrifice something for each of those things. Well, we're going to start with an attempted teleport. Great green big hand of gork thingy. Get it with a 9. Ooh. You're close enough for a +1 to unbind, so you just got to roll a 9 naturally. And I'll just, pro tip, this is the one that you want to stop.
Yeah, because
The other one right here doesn't really have anything super useful. Not that it couldn't do something.
Yeah,
I can do some mortal wounds
so
to
you'll
you.
be able to teleport back there and kind of be annoying. And... Oh well, yep, you had to try to stop that. That's what I got to show 9.
You got to show a 9, yeah. No. So you got a 9 too, so you do not unbind it. So we're going to remove them, and we're going to place them right here. And blam! They're over there now. Whew. You're in trouble now. I guess he'll give +1 damage to... I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. Himself. Yeah. Okay. He's got like 6 attacks, so, that's something. Then my general shaman will do a green puke. 6 to cast. You don't have any more unbinding. It goes 2d6 inches in a straight line. 7's not going to get there. I'll check though. Yeah, that's 7. Every unit it passes over does d3 mortal wounds, so... whatever. And now for a very intricate movement phase. Seriously. I'm basically playing a game of keep away, just long enough that I hope that you can't catch up in points. I haven't done the math for the next few turns, and I'm not gonna. We're just gonna play keep away. We're gonna start by rolling a run on the shaman. 2. That's not enough. So we're going to spend one of our 2 command points to make it a 6. It's important that the shaman end up in such a way that you can't walk past me on this side. The War Chanter will then roll a run. 1. Uh-oh. That brings him up to here. I think that's good enough, though. That closes that gap. Yeah, so you won't be able to pass between the two of them. So basically, you're going to have to charge them. Oh, charge will still be able to get the objective, too, though. You know what? Let's spend the last command point and make that a 6. That'll bring him up to here. So now basically you can, close the gap right here, but then your charge, you can still charge through and get the objective.
Roll 12.
Yeah, or just, wild form them or something. Oh, actually, you probably won't wild shift them. Hopefully I'll make that charge and kill your Slaughtermaster. If I don't make this charge, I think it's game. Not that I'll give up, but I need to get those 3 points. I'm going to throw a run on this Shaman to see what my options are. It's a 2, so 6 inches. Just going to hang back a little bit. Just stay in range of this objective. I know you put 1 Ogre on it, it's yours, but I don't want you to be able to charge that way easily. We're going to come to this side of the table. My Gore Gruntas are going to move forward. You want me to take care of those Lead Belchers? Well, I don't have much of a choice. If I charge your Iron Guts, then my Gore Gruntas are dead. I should be able to kill the Lead Belchers, though. And lastly, this War Chanter. Come on! I wanted to plug this hole a little better. I wanted it right here, basically. But 2 brings me to right here. So let's still leave you space to go through, if that's the way you choose to go. Whoa! Hey! Oh, I'm not so happy about this. Let's do a charge right here. 9 inches. Oh, I should have saved that for them. That'll allow me to move to here and to here. Oh wait, we already established that I can't go through that way because of, see? Unless I just keep moving your model.
I was gonna tell you off camera and just let you delete it and fix it, but
No, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat in a way that you know that I cheated, right? Because just kidding. Cheating's bad. Don't cheat, kids. I should check to see if I take any mortal wounds. I don't. Well, la-di-da. Charge! No, I failed it! It's a 7-inch charge!
You hate to see it, folks.
That's probably game. But I'm not
giving
up yet.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah. Well, let's pile on in. Pile on around. And you're kind of stuck here, and we're back to coherency, kind of. Yes, totally. See you later. Oh, charge mortal wounds. Each one on a 4+. Hey, 3 mortal wounds. Not that they're going to survive this anyways.
Totally going to live.
Yeah, let's watch this. Here's my Gore Hackas hitting on 2s because I charged. 3 1s. 6s don't do squat. 2s to wound because I charged. 1 fail, and that's 9 wounds at -1, 2 damage. 6 up saves. They're dead. That's a good roll, but they're dead.
Amazing roll.
Yeah, but that's still 12 wounds. And I didn't even do the Gore Gruntas themselves. Oh, that's so sad I didn't make that charge. I should have reversed those rolls. They would have made that charge. I had no way to reroll it anyways. There's no hero nearby. So command points B, command points B. I've got 6 models on this. You've got 3, but yours count as 2 each.
They do!
Even though mine are bigger.
Mine are cooler.
Yeah, sure. And so I do not take that objective from you, nor do I get the important one, so I only get 4 more points. Score is 12-4. That is going to be my important objective this turn. Because any of these... Because this one you could just run onto and not kill anything and win.
Let's go over to hero phase. I'm going to go for a mystic... No, I don't care. Let's try to do mortal wounds to something. I'm just going to throw a Ribcracker out there.
Sure. That's a 6. Is that enough?
No, I need a 7.
Okay.
Let's reach into his cauldron.
Ooh,
that's mortal wounds to stuff around him, but it's
I think it's only 3
awful.
inches.
Yeah.
It's only 6 inch. So
right.
No
That's
enemies.
awful for the high roll. The second one, he heals himself up.
Yay.
I'm going to go ahead and empty the Maw Pot anyways, just to heal these guys up.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to do any more damage to you. Anyways, now the big question is, where do you go? Your Gluttons over there are just going to close the gap as much as they can, I'm assuming?
The Gluttons are going to try to do that. They're going to move up this way, close the gap. I'm thinking the Iron Guts come back, wipe both these units.
They probably could. And if you do that, then what on earth could I do to finish off the game? We can probably do a quick points count.
And figure it out from there.
In your last 2 turns, do you have enough time to get points?
Right.
Oh, move them. Is that your final answer then?
Yeah, that is.
Slaughtermaster will kind of help out a little bit?
Yeah. I think that's the right call. And then these guys are just going to move over and get dangerous.
Yeah, they've got enough movement just to keep away 3 inches. Double charge, eh? And you're hoping to kill them all. You know, you can. No rib cracker though, so at least I got that going for me.
It's true.
Then it'd be a 6-up save. That's their movement.
Looks something like so.
Ready to charge?
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Let's start back here.
Okay, so the Gluttons charging. Oh no.
That's healthy.
So one of them has to get into base contact, or within half an inch. And then, do you grab the objective?
Well, here's the thing. Am I 16 away?
You
I
are.
am.
Well, then, I guess we're done here. We'll finish this turn as you murder the rest of my... I don't think I'll have anything left after this anyways. But on top of that, you took my important objective. So yeah. So you get to choose one of the 2 to do mortal wounds against.
The Chanter.
The Chanter on 4s?
He's got a better armor save, I assume.
Yeah, 2 mortal wounds. Brings him down to 4. Now roll a 1 and take some mortal wounds yourself.
Ooh.
Because of deadly terrain. No. Then we swing around to the Iron Guts, who are going to charge.
Guts gonna charge.
6 inches. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt something fierce. So basically going to have one kind of straddle in the middle there. So the rest can just kill those Gorgruntas, or at least maim them. I'm assuming the... Oh, actually, you're going to charge your Slaughtermaster too?
I think I may as well, but I gotta do the mortal wounds first.
Oh, yeah. To which unit? The Gorgruntas or the Ardboys?
Let's do the Ardboys.
So you rolled a 6 for your charge. So you do 1 mortal wound. Nice. Slaughtermaster charge. That's a 10. So you get to roll 10 dice, and 6s do mortal wounds. 6s to do mortal wounds. That's 2 more mortal wounds, so that finishes off 1, and it injures another. Well, we don't need our drum anymore. That's for darn sure. And 1 wound. Into the combat phase. Who's going first?
Let's do this swing.
Slaughtermaster
right? Seems like the obvious choice here.
And therefore your Iron Guts will go. Sorry, they don't get any rerolls.
Yeah, I should
charge. I guess they're just going to have to
charge a little differently.
Oh, come on. They're fine. They're going to be fine. So the 5 here will go on the Gorgruntas, and then those 6 will go on the Ardboys.
Show me 3s.
This is against the Gorgruntas.
Oh, look at the 1s and 2s.
Oh, so cute. 3s to wound. Okay, that's 7 wounds. 5-up saves against these. Yikes.
Okay.
3 damage apiece. That is 18 wounds. That kills almost all of them. So 18 wounds. I could kill the 5 of them and keep him alive and out of the combat. No. So 7, 12, 17, 18. And then you got 4 bites in range. 3s to hit, 3s to wound, 2 more wounds. 4-up saves against those, and they both get through. I'm saving my good rolls for the other guys.
Ardboys?
Oh, sorry, that should be 5. He should be down to 2 now. And now against the Ardboys, 3s to hit. Ooh, that was a bad roll.
That was awful.
Really bad roll. 3s to wound, though. Well, la-di-da.
It's just as bad.
Only 3 get through. 5-up saves. 2 get through for 6 damage. I have shields in there to ignore those. So 5 damage. So I had 1 guy already wounded, so that kills 3 more. And then they're going to bite me. 3s to hit. Of course, those all hit.
Why are those so accurate?
I don't know. Because they're hungry, I guess. 3s to wound. 4-up saves, so that's 3 more damage. Kills another 1. Sorry, I still have shields. Yep, still 3 damage. Kills that shield bearer and injures that one. Now it's my turn. Let's come back over here. The War Chanter did give himself the +1 damage. So he's going to bop you on his head, on your head, with his head. He hits you on 4s. 6s count as 2 hits. Wow, that was spectacular. 3s to wound. Okay, all wounded, no rend, 2 damage. 5-up saves. Well, that's 4 wounds.
Killed him, man.
I killed one. No more extra bonus for having 8 of them. You get to choose one now. So
I'm going to go Slaughtermaster.
Yeah, hit those Ardboys before they get to attack.
I'm going to start with a motley assortment of weapons on 5s.
Well, look at you go.
I just got to roll that again. 5s.
Rend damage?
None 1.
Okay, 4-up. And I have 1 shield left in there, 6-up. All right, he died. And then you get your other weapons.
Let's go for the bite. Misses. And 2d6 stump blades.
Aha!
And show him how it's done. 3s. Okay.
That's all right. 3s to wound. So 4 more. 4-up saves. 6 to ignore with my shield. 1 wound. So wounds. Yeah, I still have some shields. Coming back over here, Shaman will go next. 4s to hit. 3s to wound. Only 1 wound, -1 D3 damage. So 6 up save. Nope. 2 damage. Doesn't kill it. Now they can fight.
Yeah, let's see if I can get maximum amount
I
here.
want to keep that 1 on the objective, remember, though.
Yep.
So it should be 3 and 3.
Likely it'll end up being 3 and 3.
If you can keep the objective and stay in coherency.
Yeah, that's
It's going to be 3 on the War Chanter, 2 on the Shaman. Hitting the Shaman, 3s. Yikes. That's an extra hit because of the 6. 3s to wound. These are minus... No, there's no rend.
No rend, just 2 damage.
5 up save in the Shaman. Shaman takes 4 damage. Not dead yet. It's got 2 wounds left. Can you bite it to
Bite
death?
ya?
That's 2 hits. Nothing.
No.
Now against the War Chanter. 3s to... Oh.
Ugh.
You're not going to kill me. Well, maybe you will. You're still 2 damage each. 3s to wound. So 4 up saves. I got
Fail them both.
I got to fail them both. Nope. I got 2 wounds left, but you got 3 bites.
It's true,
So
actually.
Finish me off with your bites. Nom. That's 2 hits. That's enough to kill me. Well, never mind.
No.
Well, that was a whole round of bad rolling for you.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Let's come on back over here. I'm going to do my Gore Grunta first. 3 attacks with the Jagged Gore Haka. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Nothing. Oh, that's too bad because that was the 2 damage one. And then the Gore Grunt itself. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. 1 wound. No rend. 2 damage. So you get a 4 up save. If you fail, you take 2 damage onto your Iron Guts. Good thing you healed that one, otherwise that would have finished off an Iron Gut. Oh no. So then my Ard boys are going to pile in and fight. Like this, something like that. 3s to hit you. I guess we just agreed to have a peace treaty. Look at that. Look at that.
They're just as surprised as I am.
Yeah, right? 3s to... Oh, there's only 3 of them. -1/1. Hey, I finished the one off, though. I killed an Iron Gut. Look at me go, Daddy. Battle Shock. Lost 3 of his buddies. Bravery 7. He does not run. They're Bravery 8 after all buffs and debuffs from Bellowers and Banners. And I lost 6 of my buddies. So I lose 4 more. Oh, whatever. You, the injured one, and you. Let's keep our coherency. Oh, sorry, I miscounted. There was actually not 10 guys there, so I'd have 1 less bravery, so I'd lose 1 more. So you. And you're Bravery 8 over here, so you don't have to worry about Battle Shock. Objective-wise, you got 3 points there, 1 point there, 1 point there. So that's 5 points. That makes the score 12 to 9 at the end of Battle Round 3. Which one is your important objective?
I think right in the middle.
The middle one, yeah, I can't take that one.
Yeah.
I think I can concede at this point. Right? Yeah, you can buff that one to have an extra damage. And I can swing first, but then you're going to finish me off. There's no way I'm killing that many Iron Guts. I could retreat from that combat and even move and grab my objective. Okay, so let's say I do that. I retreat from there, grab that objective because you only have 1 guy on it. I can get possibly 3. Let's say I do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 points that I get. And the score would be then...
That pushes you to 16.
16 to?
9.
9. So then you're 7 points behind for 2 turns. But there's not... Oh, crap. Maybe I can't concede. I cannot. Okay, let's just try it. So that was the important one you said?
Yes.
All right, well then I know my plan. Just for fun, +1 damage. This War Chanter will give himself the +1 damage as well. Green Puke. Got it with the 9. Do you want to try to stop it? They'll do D3 mortal wounds to this unit right here.
Mortal wounds. You have a teleport and the...
Teleports from this. Oh, I did that backwards, sorry. That's the green puking one. So I wouldn't have done that. I got them backwards. I'll re-roll my cast because that was a high roll, but I'm going to re-roll it instead. Oh wait, no. Would have been teleport. Okay, so we'll call that a teleport.
So that's going to be a teleport, eh?
Yes.
I hate that.
You have to roll a natural 11 or 12.
Yeah, no, you can...
I got nothing good on this
good.
one.
Yeah.
I got nothing good on this one, so you might as well roll for this one.
Well, what do you have on that one?
The aura of +1 to wound,
Well, that's pretty good.
or +2 to run and charge.
I know I'm not rolling high enough. No, take it.
Okay, I'm going to teleport the War Chanter. This way. More than 9 inches from you, but we're going to grab that objective. The other one won't cast anything. We'll do +1 wound 1. Nope, I didn't cast anything. And so let's just go to the movement phase where he's going to run. Thankfully, that's just enough. We're on that objective now. Retreat and run with the other one. Again, I think I'd use my command point. Yep, let's turn it into a 10. I'm gonna retreat and run. So now I have 3 of them on the objective, and you've only got 1, which counts as 2. So this is my objective again. Coming around over here, War Chanter right here. We'll just roll a run, and pop back here. Gore Grunter will retreat and run. That's 10 inches. I was hoping for more than that, but there's no choice here. Ard boys will retreat and run. There we are, 10 inches. Even with a 10, I don't grab it. I don't grab that objective. And that'll be my turn. So I have 4 objectives, so that's 4 points. So that makes a score 16-9, just like we said. Gonna make this the important one.
Okay.
You get a command point.
I do get my command point, and let's reach on in and see what I pull out. Is it worth? Well, he can still buff himself. Oh, okay. Within 6, so I have the chance to try to do mortal wounds to you. Still a 4 up.
Nope.
Okay, no.
But on a 1, I'd take D3 mortal wounds because I moved close to terrain. Okay, I'm fine. Just wanted to check
And then
that.
reach in again.
Hey, do it again.
Okay.
Yes. How many mortal wounds?
3.
Oh, ouch. Well, that'll kill 1.5 of them. Look at that go.
Just for fun, I'll crack the ribs.
Yeah, because you need it. That's a 10. Well, I'll throw an unbind at that. Nope. So they're -1 save. And then you don't damage yourself because you didn't roll a 1. So Josh, what's your plan?
I don't know. This is that portion of the game where I have to be smart that I'm not usually good at. If I'm being perfectly honest.
Well, that objective is still yours.
Yeah, but I want them dead.
Yes.
So he's just gonna kind of.
Oh, and the maw pot's filled again. A guy died close to it.
Yeah.
So you chucked them into the pot. Congratulations. You're having
Thank you.
orc for dinner.
Thank you.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Or are these the vegan ogres again?
They're just looking for tofu, man.
So you're gonna move this way.
This might work.
Oh, you're thinking that your charge will then let you get on that objective?
Yeah. Yeah.
Once again, getting my important one.
Let's fiddle him. He's hanging out right here.
Hey, I'm starting to think that I should have made the important one, that one back there. But then you could run onto it pretty easily.
It's true.
Just to get one orc. But then it would mean that the Iron Guts wouldn't be able to fight anything. I don't know. It all seems academic at this point. Where are the Iron Guts going to go?
Oh, that's the troublesome bit, is that, I mean, they want to just kill, but I need to go take objectives.
Well, they're on an objective.
I mean, that's a true fact about that, yeah?
And I'm on every other objective. So you get to kill and take objectives. Sounds like their dream come true. Survey says you're coming back to take this objective.
Yeah!
You just casually walk onto it with one ogre. Look over at the guy who's your size and say, I count as 2. And in the end, you're able to even finagle coming this way and taking this objective.
Indeed, good sir, indeed.
Without even a run.
Yeah.
Charge phase. Roll a charge for them.
Indeed.
Nice and low so you don't get to go shenanigan. Oh, okay. So basically that lets you run over here and engage them at the same time.
Yeah.
And with that charge, I can call it. Because you're about to get 8 points, bringing the score to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're actually taking the lead with this. You don't even need the last turn. You're at 17-16. You're going to kill a couple things over here. I can't take any of the objectives back. So you win. I think we can call it there. Because your Iron Guts are not going to charge because you ended up running them to
Yeah, just to get the position
coherency.
to be a little tighter.
And you should be able to take care of those Ard boys, but even if you didn't,
It doesn't matter.
what are they? You have 1 wound you got to get through so that I can't take that objective from you.
Yeah, at this point, I guess he should be a little further back technically. I probably wouldn't even bother charging him anymore.
Yeah. Then I could take the objective just by moving outside of 3 inches of him.
Yeah, so that would be a charge there as well.
Yeah, so roll his charge. Now roll 7 dice. If you roll a single 6, you kill the one, and I can't even take the objective anymore.
Unless you kill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But they're only 1 damage each, so that's like, yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter, because you're going to get so many points that even if I kill him and take that 1 objective, you're going to have the other 5. And
Right.
yeah, that's good. So I'm going to call it there. Good charge. Rolling a 10-inch charge last game and 12-inch, or last turn and 12-inch charge this turn to grab my important objectives each time. But as you can see, there's nothing I can do about it. All 3 were taken, so it didn't matter which one I chose. This one would have been just easy. You just walk onto it. So at least I gave you the harder one. So let's jump into our post-game show. Whew, well, that was something. I thought you had lost when I managed to do that, the turn 1, killing that unit of 12 gluttons, and then kind of,
had to, yeah.
and I gummed up everything else, and then my next turn, because you basically did nothing on coming back at me. The Tyrant did okay. The Tyrant did okay, but then he died.
Well, I mean, I still stand by the decision. He could have rolled higher, but just doing any damage to make the Gorgrentas less of a threat to wipe out a big 12-man ogre unit was the important part.
I lost a lot of them in the fight against those gluttons, and then on top of that, and then I think in my second turn I did well because then I plugged a couple gaps, charged the gluttons over there, but then I just didn't hit them hard enough. And that's kind of what slowed me down at that point. Because if I had taken them out, then, like, look, this flank holds.
Right.
On top of that, I have a few more Ardboys to get through. If that teleport had made their charge, that could have cut me ahead in points enough. And I could have killed the Slaughtermaster quite easily. Well, not quite easily, but easily enough. Easily enough.
It's not that tough.
Yeah. And being able to get through that. The Iron Guts obviously didn't have anything to deal with them. I needed like the 9 Gorgrentas in a full front charge where all 9 of them get into base contact so that I can do... Yeah, the Mortal Wounds is fine, but it's just so I could roll that many attacks. With the Shaman nearby giving them Wah and a +1. Like, just, I needed every buff on them to be able to go toe-to-toe with a 12 Iron Guts unit, which is pretty crazy.
It's a pretty terrifying unit. It's 660 points. It's more than a quarter of my points, but it...
Yeah, my Gorgrunt is like 560, 540.
As long as I'm not super dumb and lose them right away to something silly, like, you can't really tar pit them.
No, they kill too fast. 2-inch reach really does it.
Right,
it's hard to like just tag a couple of them, and they won't be able to fight.
And that's where the Ribcracker spell kind of came in nice and handy, because anything that does try to tar pit them, an additional -1, so you're -2 to your save, like it's dead.
3 damage each. Yeah, they're getting through it, but they're expensive, so that's just it. Fine with the Ironjawz. It's interesting because the War Chanters feel overpowered, just automatically handing out +1 damage. But if you don't have them, then the army is absolute garbage. Like Gorgrentas were good because they had 2 damage. Imagine if they did that charge with 1 damage.
Right.
Like that unit is not worth its points.
It's like the Varangard not in the charge, where cool. It's so much worse.
Exactly. Yeah, and the charge giving the +1 hit and wound, and then the War Chanter getting the +1 damage. Yeah. You just need it. You absolutely need the War Chanters in there. Otherwise, your Ironjawz. It's not even like your min-max by bringing War Chanters. Like, no, it's like you're bringing a garbage army that won't be able to do anything.
They're absolutely necessary for this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Which is too bad that it's an all or nothing kind of thing with them. I'd prefer to see, just give me some more attacks and let the War Chanters do something else. Like, I like their other beats. Like, just let them be like priests, where they roll and do some special powers, cool stuff. Like they do with their other things, but just maybe better than a 4-up. I like those other abilities. That's really neat. I would still bring them to give the 3d6 charge or +1 to hit or healing or whatever it happens to be. So it was cool playing the Choppas though. And I just remembered something that I'm now kicking myself for.
Oh?
The Choppas get to reroll charges when they're within 12 inches of terrain that's in the enemy territory. So that charge could have made it. It's just the Ardboys, right? Or the
when they teleported there. I'll just pretend it didn't.
Yeah, I could have still failed it.
Yeah.
Like, it was still, I still needed to roll a 6. So it was a 6 re-rolling. It was likely to get it. So, yeah. I just remembered that. I don't know if that would have been game, being able to get there. It definitely would have been better. It would have stopped your wizard from continuing to do wizardly stuff. And I would have grabbed your important objective, getting 3 points from it, before the Iron Guts then would come in and do their thing. But I think that could have made a big difference. So either way, very close game. So, rules blunder right there, which may have cost me the game, but I'm going to just pretend that I failed the charge when
You definitely just failed.
I just rolled it again. I just rolled it again, and I got 2 and 2. There we go. See, there's my roll.
That's kind of what the roll is going to be anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That was my roll. So there, feel better. Failed it anyways, so didn't matter. But yeah, we were all over the table. The teleporting ability and just your speed. I know that you weren't all over the table. You just kind of pushed through. But we ended up fighting, like the Gorgrunt is there and teleporting guys. We got to really see some back and forth of going after objectives, which was fun. Yeah,
this list is fun. This is not an ideal list to bring when you have 6 objectives on the table.
Right.
Like if it was 3 objectives, delicious.
No problem. Yeah, 1 on each of them basically, right? If they're all 3 are in the middle, you just run up to the middle and be like, yeah, let's rumble.
Go for it. Try it.
Yeah, exactly. So tried to play as smart as I could, but just the way it worked out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more Age of Sigmar Battle Reports. And happy wargaming.